am dismayed with the government's amendment that implies in some way that responsibility for the NHS lies ultimately not with the Welsh Government but with health boards. That isn't true, and the government amendment is almost a sleight of hand in that way, and it will confuse voters. The main argument of those who seek to undermine the Senedd is that it has failed to deliver. But this plays on people's confusion between the legislature and the executive. That is the Senedd that is an institution and the government that sets the policies. And I'm afraid it is in the interests of the Welsh Government to feed this confusion in this instance in order to avoid accountability. And this is what they've done with the Royal Glam. A Labour backbencher recently went as far as to claim publicly that the Welsh Government is not responsible for managing the NHS, only for its funding. Now, that simply isn't true, and Labour, I'm afraid, should be ashamed that they are attempting to paint the whole of this Senedd with the brush of a failure that is purely their own. Now, the Welsh Government has here decided to delete the first clause of the Plaid motion, and in doing that, the Government has failed to acknowledge its own role in overseeing and ultimately managing the NHS. Now, worse still, it's actions like that that feed an atmosphere of distrust in politics and a general confusion over what areas are devolved and who controls what. Now, I am finishing now. It might not seem like a lot, this delete all from the Government, but it's actions like this that are more damaging that we can realise. Trust matters, and we should all care about that.